Hi guys and welcome back to Football Manager 2018 with Rangers. We're taking on Hibs just now at Ibrox, looking to go 9 points clear of Celtic. Obviously they'll have 2 games in hand at that point, but we do want to put the pressure on our city rivals as we go for the title. As you can see there, we're currently 6 clear. This will obviously take us 9 clear should we beat Hibs. It's going to be a tough one though. We beat them 9 times, we've got 2 draws and they beat us 4 times. They're in poor form at the moment though. They won their last game but they lost the last 4 before that, currently sitting 10th place. Actually we'll have relegation concerns. McGeoch and Purdue missing for them. Barjonas suspended for us. Cardoso out with a gashed lower leg. Borthwick Jackson and Jordan Houston both doubtful. They can get 60 minutes each according to the fitness test. So let's just clear the whole selection. We're going to have Ian Fulton, the goalkeeper. At right back, Sam Byram is going to step in. He can just about do the business today, according to the fitness report. The centre backs will be Ivanildo Fernandez and Murray Wallace. Left back, Dimitri Mitchell can step in while Borthwick Jackson is out injured today. In the midfield, we can go Ryan Jack in there alongside Danilo Cataldi. Michael O'Halloran will be the right winger. I'm pretty sure he's fine to play. No, he can't actually play. Do you know what? He's going to play regardless. Liam Henderson in behind the striker. On the left hand side, Haksabanovic playing as Afif needs a rest, but Afif will be on the bench if he needs to be called upon. Morelos on up front as well. Bench will be Fodringham, Gilmore, Gamboa, Borthwick Jackson, McGinn, Afif and Edward. So Afif, who needs a rest, and Borthwick Jackson, who's still carrying an injury, both on the bench today. We're still not fully recovered from all the injuries we had last time out, but we can at least put out a better starting 11. A 4-1-4-1 from Hibs today. They're not playing their strange wide formation. I wonder, does that mean that Jack Ross is no longer the gaffer? Let's have a look at young Elliot Charles. He looks pretty good, the young 18-year-old. Let's get a up-to-date report on him. Is it Jack Ross? It is still Jack Ross, so a change of tactic from Jack Ross today, maybe because they're in poor form, maybe he's adapting. I'm going to say we should be winning this without any problems. And then we'll just encourage the boys as you're used to seeing us do by now. Good man Byram, steps in, wins it back. Quickly getting possession of the ball. And we're going to have a lot of it today. I think we're above 70% here in the first 10 minutes or so. We just need to turn the possession into chances. Woodman will go long for Hibs, you'd feel. Henderson cuts her out far too easily from a Hibs point of view. Halloran tries the shot, but the goalkeeper's easily recovered by then. Had to take that earlier if he was going to go for that one. Woodman will go a lot longer this time for Long, who's nicked it ahead of Fernandez. In shoots! And Chris Long, assisted by Freddie Woodman. Hibs take the lead at Ibrox. It's an absolute howler at the back. It's a big hoof for the goalkeeper. And it's 1-0 Hibs. I guess the only positive is that it's super early. We're going to let's kick off and just go right up and hit them back immediately. Let's just slap them down for having the nerve to go ahead here. Dawn Henderson slips it to Morelos, completely outnumbered here. Goes back to Cataldi though. Henderson looks for Haksabanovic, moves it quick to Morelos. We're looking a bit crowded out. Morelos, Haksabanovic, Jesus Christ, son. You're not going to get a permanent move finishing like that. And 5 shots to 1 remains the shot count, but 1-0 to Hibs remains the score. 70% possession, and we're behind Woodman with another long one. Centre of defence has to do better this time. They've left it for Mitchell. Long nods it down, thankfully breaks to Henderson. And Wallace and Fernandez are now covering themselves in glory up there. Right, Henderson. Tried to pick the pass to O'Halloran, just got it wrong. Sheridan, McHugh goes long this time for Long. Fernandez has got to get there this time. He doesn't. Long gets in again, shoots, and Ian Fulton this time can deny him. But my God, Fernandez, what are you playing at, son? No idea how he's on a 6.7. Byram, Jack, Byram, byline, whipped, and it's easy for Woodman. And if I'm Freddie Woodman here, I'm just punting this again. Right on top of my centre backs, particularly Ivanildo Fernandez. Don't know how he's on a 6.7 when he's been directly responsible for allowing 2 clear-cut chances. Right, Cataldi, come on, get this forward here. We're creating chances now. We need to hit them back to 1-1. Byram over the top for O'Halloran. Excellent. Square it for a tap in. Squares it. Oh, where's Morelos? Has to be attacking that. Haksabanovic dinks it back to Cataldi. Nods are on. Ambrose away. Back to Ryan Jack. O'Halloran's got space. Take on your man. No, cuts inside. Pokes it to Cataldi. Plays it to Morelos, who sweeps it beyond Woodman. There you go. Push forward again, boys. Come on. 1-1 is not good enough. At this rate, we want to be 3-1 up at least by half time. And there is going to be a chance for somebody immediately after kick-off. We're charging them down as we go back to Ambrose and Gray now. They do pass their way forward. But Haksabanovic nicks it. Come on. Hit them for 2-1. Let's bury them before the half's out. Henderson, Haksabanovic given away. Cataldi wins it back. Well done, son. Henderson finds Morelos. Nods it to Jack. Well done, Morelos, retaining possession on a bit of a dodgy pass. Henderson, Cataldi, Henderson for Haksabanovic. It's another poor ball by Henderson. He's not been very precise with his passing today. Long running at Fernandez, who finally steps up to the mark and wins it back. Got an O'Halloran for Henderson. Just knock it into Morelos. Into Morelos. Oh, you have to take a touch, son. That's really piss poor, that. Sheridan now with the throw in. What a game this has been, by the way, at least. There's absolutely no lack of action. Long for Boonen now. Long goes on a run. Fernandez covers it. He seems to have got to grips with the game a bit now, Fernandez, thank God. Fulton to Wallace. Good play. Fulton's development has actually stagnated a wee bit now. I'm wondering if he's one of these players who's going to peak when he's 18 and never get any better. That was a poor ball for Morelos. Sheridan now back the way. Morelos charging down McHugh. Back to Woodman. Long again. Yeah, too easy for Cataldi to pick up though. Back to Fulton. Right, come on, enough messing about here. Let's get that goal. Right, Mitchell, go forward. Jack, Haksabanovic. Cataldi. Mitchell's away out there on the left, but we're going down the centre. It's a great ball. O'Halloran here hits the post, and he was offside. We're really making hard work of this. So many chances, so much possession. Are we really going to go in only 1-0 up? Sorry, we're not even 1-0 up, we're at 1-1. Right, here we go. Mitchell, Henderson, Haksabanovic, take him on and whip it. No, it's bouncing around there. Murray, Fraser Murray will get it long to Simon Murray. Closed down by the red shirts. Goes wide though. Picked up. I thought it was going to go in behind us. Mitchell wins it back but loses it again. Onyedinma. Out wide. He's got Simon Murray in the middle. That's easy for Byram. He should have just took that down. He's lashed at it and got it away, but only as far as Crawford. And puts it back out wide. Come on, somebody nick this. Haksabanovic gets it, but it goes to Fraser Murray again. Crawford. What a challenge, Haksabanovic. Jack now forward to O'Halloran. That's it. Come on, sprint O'Halloran. In a corridor of green and white. Oh, roasts Sheridan. Whips it in. Morelos attacks the ball. And there you go. We're going to go in at half time. Only 2-1. That's obviously what I meant a minute ago. Great finish, Morelos. Great play, O'Halloran. And it's 2-1 to Rangers at half time. Absolutely no more than we deserve. Hibs have been firmly second best. And if not for some shoddy defending, it would be 2-0 at the moment. And this, of course, will take us 9 clear of Celtic before they play. They're at Tynecastle, I believe, on Monday, if I'm correct. Afif doesn't need to come on. Do you know what? I'm going to throw Andy Gilmore in for Fernandez because he can't be any worse than Fernandez was. I've got faith in the young man. Forward to Henderson. Good first touch from him. Easy pass, true, but still. Right, Haksabanovic, Henderson. Could we possibly sting them right after the break? Mitchell, angle this in on your left. No, he's offside. Okay, Haksabanovic has been so poor today, by the way. So has Mitchell on that left-hand side. In general, has been pretty ineffectual. As Ali Crawford lines up a free kick into Cataldi's face. Crawford now being closed down. Finds a good pass though. It's threaded through. It's Murray. He shoots. And god damn it, he scores. Simon Murray. McGinn coming on for Cataldi, who's in the book. Didn't want to see him getting sent off, obviously. But somehow they've got it back to... I thought when we got that 2-1, that would be it. Game over. They've been so incisive when they've got forward today. Hibs they've punished us every single time they've had the opportunity. And at this point, we'll have to go route one. Excuse me, higher tempo. Odsonne Edouard coming in for Henderson. We'll go Odsonne Edouard as our target man. Advance forward, Morelos. We're actually going to go overload at this point. We need to get the win here. Oh, actually something is happening at the moment, I believe. On Yadima. Could this be one of those highlights where it's just so we can get to the change, or is something going to happen here? Ambrose over the top. Simon Murray takes it down, a dangerous position, but is offside. Alright, so now something is going to happen from the kickoff. Ryan Jack. Gilmore now. To Wallace. Good. McGinn. Just play the simple pass if it's on, McGinn. Where is he going? Mitchell. Long ball to Odsonne Edouard. Flick it. Oh, I thought he was going to get the flick on for O'Halloran. Right, Jack. Simple pass. Mitchell, good ball. Haksabanovic whips it quickly. Odsonne Edouard to arrive. Is it too tight an angle? It is. Come on, man. We need to score. Push forward. Right, here's Gray now with the throw. On you, Dinma again. Come on, Mitchell. Oh, he has to be stronger, man. That's twice that's happened to him. This guy is absolutely ruining us down that right-hand side. Whips it for the byline. Somebody away. Wallace away. Right, McGinn just hoof it. There you go. Come on, Edouard. Edouard wins the header. Come on. Right, Morelos. It's not a good ball, but it breaks to McGinn. Morelos again. Just play it back to McGinn. There you go. It's opening up a bit. For O'Halloran. Beat your man and whip this. Whip it. Right, somebody finish it. Haksabanovic back across. Odsonne Edouard. 3-2. Thank God for that. Right, Haksabanovic and O'Halloran are going to drop. A bit deeper now. Haksabanovic can be an inverted winger. He's perfectly comfortable. O'Halloran sort of ish comfortable being a winger. We're just going to try and control the game now. We're going to slow the tempo and just try and retain possession. Just keep it as simple as possible. We've got 12 minutes to hang on to the lead here. We cannot be allowing them another easy goal. Let's just do what we need to. Keep it simple. Oh, we've told them to push forward. Great, because I'd selected that before we scored. Fulton goes long to Edouard. It's nodded down. Here's Fraser Murray. And I'm worried about that ball in behind to Simon Murray. Tracked well by Byram, though. Fulton, just clear this. Just, oh. He's got more composure than me, clearly. Wallace to McGinn. And Haksabanovic, here we go. Just retain possession, guys. Just keep it simple. To Byram. Back inside. Easy ball. Oh, Byram way over the top for Odsonne Edouard. Go on. Finish the game. Odsonne Edouard. Jesus, that's some hit, but it's a good save by Woodman. Come on, just end, man. Just give me my 3 points and let's get the hell out of here. Oh, lovely flick. Haksabanovic. Wallace takes a pop. Well wide of the post. Right, we're going to contain for the last couple. Wee bit of added on time. Contain. Tighten up. Let's just get the 3 points. 12 seconds left. Haksabanovic long. Morelos. Just hold the ball up, Morelos. Seconds left. As soon as Woodman kicks it, it should be over. Right, whistle ref, there you go. 3-2. Whew. And that's some win, by the way. I'm going to passionately say well done, it's a good win. Bert Conterman actually wants me to tell them that they were disappointing, and in some senses they were disappointing there. The performance was a bit iffy against a side in 10th place. But you know what? We were behind, we rallied back, we went ahead, then we got suckered back to 2-2. But we kept going, we kept plugging away, we made the changes tactically, and we got the goal. We won the game. I'm happy enough. Robbie McCrory plays okay for Partick. Marco Milanese is below par. Ross McCrory slightly below par for Ross County as they go down to St Mirren. Great performance again from Adam Muirhead at Stranraer against Alloa, which probably means Gordon Payton a little below par for Alloa. Fopala a little below par for Livy. How many games has he played now? He started 15 league games for them, so he is getting game time, and he looks a decent enough player, even if he's not going to make it here. Danny Finlayson was kind of a little below par probably, as Morton get the win. Dominic Lydon played well for Peterhead as they win. David Bates was definitely below par as Ayr draw 1-1 with Falkirk. Dapo Mabudi scores a goal and gets an assist, leading the line for Hamilton. Played 90 minutes there for them, definitely above par for him. Good performance of the young man. Liam Henderson wants a new deal. Who was this? Hearts boss Malky Mackay was looking at Dimitri Mitchell. Henderson wants a new deal. No, because he's already got so much time left on his current deal. He might moan about it, but we'll see. No, nothing so far moaning about it. That's fine. Happy enough with that. Now, now look what looms for us now. AC Milan. Oh, dearie me. Right, come on Hearts, do the damage here. Hoo-hoo-hoo. My God. Hat-trick for Kyle Laverty. Hearts with the 5-1 victory over Celtic, which leaves us 7 clear of Hearts, 9 clear of Celtic. Celtic still have a game in hand against the bottom side, so that will probably get reduced to 6. But a 6-point gap is amazing. It looks like we're taking control of the Scottish domestic scene now. Even if head-to-head we still get smashed by Celtic. Right. It's AC Milan time, and there's nothing to do but go and attack them, get in their faces, get in about them. If we're going to finish above them in this group, we're going to earn it. Oh. I'm nervous about this one, I will say. This really is a decider because we're not going to get in against Real Madrid. We need to beat them here. None of these guys are going to come back in. We're unbeaten against Milan. In fact, we've defeated them every single time we've faced them. Akram Hafif coming on for Haksabanovic onto the bench, that is. Burjonas. Will Burjonas come in for Jack? No, but he'll come on the bench for McGinn actually. Burjonas. Now, other than that, we're going to play with the same team. Well, Borthwick, no, we'll go Borthwick Jackson. We need a little bit more class in there, I think. So we'll go Fulton, Byram, Fernandez, Wallace, Borthwick Jackson, Ryan Jack, Cataldi, O'Halloran, Henderson, Afif and Morelos. Let's go to San Siro. Let's get in about them. They're going with a 4-1-2-2-1 or a 4-3-3 or a 4-3-2-1, however you want to say it. They're also playing a regen at right back. Now, how is he? He looks like he's very promising, but to me it looks like some of these technicals could be maybe a little bit lacking. So maybe a chance for a Afif to get in there. But their squad is Donnarumma, Balzano, the regen, Bonucci, Paulo Oliveira, who's decent but not great, Ludwig Augustinsson, Bruno, Kessie, Bonaventura, Orsolini, Piaka and Kalinic. That front line is going to cause us all sorts of problems. Orsolini particularly ripped us open at Ibrox. So we're underdogs, but that suits us down to the ground. Murray Wallace, Liam Henderson and Afif motivated by that. And Bert Conterman can deal with the press. I'm going to tell him to show some passion. Why not? We might well go down today, but at least let's go down swinging. Vanildo looks long for O'Halloran right off the bat. Here we go. A little bit of maybe a little chance here. Fernandes looks for O'Halloran quickly again. Holds it up. Got a runner off him. Byram, come on, let's take the early lead. Sam Byram trying to get a cross in. 2 Milan players surrounding him. He does cross it. 3 Milan players get it away. Cataldi now returning to Italy. Out to Byram. Come on, get a ball in. First time in. Afif is in. Akers. Oh, he's just put it wrong side of the post. That is a massive chance. Piaka's injured and Cotroni's going to have to come on and play left side. That's interesting. A draw here will keep us above Milan, and Milan will have to go to Dortmund while we host Real Madrid. You'd be relying on BVB to do the business there, but it's still better, obviously, than losing here. Bruno's free kick just curls wide. 25 minutes gone, we're doing well. Excuse me, we're actually holding our own there. We've had 3 shots, they've had 5. 52% possession ourselves, and we've actually came the closest to scoring with that. A fifth chance just wide of the post. We're heading now towards the break. We seem composed and motivated, and they look nervous. I like. No chance, of course, of coming top 2 now. Unless, I mean, if we beat Milan here and then we went to beat Real Madrid 5-0, we would be able to beat Pip then, but I can't see that happening. Mitchell for Borthwick Jackson, because Borthwick Jackson is in the book. We're going to go with that. I think it diminishes our quality a little bit, Mitchell having to deal with Orsolini there. But we can't have Borthwick Jackson getting red carded, which is always a distinct possibility when you're on a yellow, and in the Champions League particularly. Bonaventura to Cotroni now. Augustinson. Milan with their first chance here. Probing Bonaventura. Bruno. Augustinson again. He has Cotroni running down the line. Oh, I don't like this. Cotroni's dragged Fernandes out of position. Orsolini's header. Good save, Fulton. Whew. Bonaventura's free kick now. Hits the wall. Cannoning around. Jack picks her up. Let's break. Go on. Oh, he's giving it right to Locatelli. That's really, really poor, Ryan Jack. Augustinson Oliveira, nicked by Henderson. Come on, let's break. Over the top for O'Halloran. He's onto this, by the way. Roast him and whip it for Morelos. Just whip it. O'Halloran's ball in is not the best. Morelos glances it onto the post and wide. I thought we were going to nick a goal there. For half a second, I thought we were going to nick it. Milan have played all their cards now. Cotroni, Locatelli and Kovalenko, their changes. Here's the corner. Augustinson. Delivery. Wallace away. Back to Augustinson. Wallace has dragged out of position. It's a great ball at the edge of the box. Cotroni cuts, shoots, deflects. Bonaventura offside. Whew. Morelos off for Odsonne Edouard. Allows a big target to hit up there. Fulton to take the goal kick now. Edward can't get near it. Bruno, Bonucci. Oh, it's such a good pass. Bonaventura now for Cotroni. Kovalenko, Murray Wallace. Go on, Afif, get onto this. We're on a break again. Afif, run, come on. Stretch your legs, beats a man, whips it. Oh, it's a terrible ball though. Bonucci away. Orsolini now. And then the youngster forward for Cotroni. Murray Wallace still stands strong. Fernandes, Jack. Move it quickly, Ryan. There you go. Cataldi. Into Henderson. Edward, hold it up, hold it up. Nope, he's lost it. Bonaventura forward, Cotroni. This is we're gonna get stung here, I think. In behind for Locatelli. The young midfielder slides it to Orsolini over the bar. Whew, right, concentrate, boys. They're beginning to turn the screw now. Balzano to Cotroni. Inside, Ryan Jack pinches it, knocks it long for Odsonne Edouard. It's a terrible pass. Afif nods it down. Locatelli though, Orsolini. He's going to square this back stick. Squares it, back stick. Bonaventura offside again. Oh dearie me. Right, well, we're into the last 15 now. Milan corner, Augustinson whips it. Locatelli's header over the bar. Right, let's jig it about a wee bit with this. Burjonas coming on for Henderson. We'll drop him back. We'll drop Cataldi in behind Jack and Barjonas. Cataldi can be, yeah, defensive midfielder with a defend duty. We're going to try and control the game now. What we did last game against Hibs, lower tempo. We're going to drop deeper this time. We'll go fairly narrow as well. Discipline, stick to your position, stay on your feet, close down sometimes, and then you look for the overlap. Let's just play for the 0-0 at this point. Let's tell them to tighten up. We'll be prepared with a contain order for the last 5. It's not going to kick in until after this highlight. Mitchell to Edward. Is there a possible sting in the tail? Bonucci gets her away. Fernandez to Edward. We should be going the other side. There's space on the right hand side. It's through for a Fief. Running at the back line. Go on a Fief. Oh my god. That was terrible. He struggled for a bit of quality today. A Fief. Bonaventura now. They're going to break our hearts in the last minute, aren't they? Locatelli. Dinks it forward. Jack away. Poor one. Whip back in. Orsolini down. Pen. I fucking knew it. Unbelievable. 90th minute penalty. Bruno versus Ian Fulton. Oh, it's in. Well, there's nothing left to do now but kitchen sink this. Who's taller out of Fernandez and Wallace? Fernandez is 193. Wallace is 188. Wallace is 16 jumping. Fernandez has 15. Right, I think we'll go with Fernandez. We'll go with this weird 3 at the back. Edward and Fernandez will both be target men. We'll switch from contain to overload. Push higher up, higher tempo, more risk, close down more, get stuck in. We'll take them both out, pump the ball into the box. There's not much more to do. We need to score. Highly, highly unlikely that we get it with only the 3 added minutes of time to play. Tell them to push forward, but I can't see it. Well, something's going to happen. Balzano to Orsolini. Kovalenko, we need to pinch this back. Locatelli, Bonaventura, a little chance of it. Byram does pinch it, does launch it. Fernandez, oh come on. Right, you need to square this, son. Does the big centre-back have the cross? He whips it in. Edward sent to the goal. He's headed it over. We had the chance. We had the chance and we missed it. Jack's header clear. Augustinson, Balzano. Good touch. Oliveira. Back out to Augustinson. Balzano into Kovalenko. Squares at Catroni and they actually sting us for 2. Well, damn it. Do you know the irony? We played better here than we did when we beat them at Ibrox. We gave it a go here. When we played them at Ibrox, we were just rotten. Fernandez forward for Cataldi. Can he whip it in? Nah, it's full time. It is 2-0 Milan. And we're officially out. Let's Milan get a superior head-to-head against us. Do you know what? I can't fault your performances. It was one of those days. Murray Wallace, 8.3 man of the match. It was the front line that let them down. It really was, because we had some chances, or some half chances at least, and we didn't do the business. We are out. We are going to finish bottom. We're probably going to finish with 1 win and 5 defeats. I can't see us doing anything against Real Madrid, even with it being at Ibrox. But it's a familiar pattern. We lose the Champions League game and we win the domestic game. It was a tough one against Hibs, but we did manage to keep our heads and rally and score later on in that game when we needed it. The Milan game, it stings. I mean, 2-0, but they scored a 90th minute penalty and then a 94th minute goal. It's super harsh, it really is. But, you know, them's the breaks in the Champions League. That's the harsh lessons that you get taught. So we move on. And next time out, we actually have a chance in 5 days' time after the Milan game. We have a chance on Sunday against St Johnstone, League Cup final, to lift the first part of what will hopefully be a treble this year. We're going well in the league, got that League Cup final, and then obviously Scottish Cup kicking off in January for us. So it's looking good on the possible treble front. First piece of that should be completed next time out. Then Falkirk come to Ibrox. We can hopefully get a comfortable win there too. So hopefully next time out, comfortable winning league and picking up a trophy. Hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you have done, please drop down below and leave a like on the video. Of course, to follow the series, you can subscribe to the channel, which I'd be eternally grateful for. And of course, mostly just thank you for watching, as I always say. And I'll see you next time for the cup final at Hampden and then Falkirk at Ibrox.